We continue to preview the 2025 college volleyball season. Our stop today is Springfield, Missouri, as we get to visit with the new head coach for the Mission Patriots, Coach Taylor Baker. Coach, thank you for stopping by. A number of new head coaches that we've had a chance to talk to here on Midwest Sportsnet, and you're in that list as well. And by no means the last of that. So there's a new wave of coaches coming in. Congratulations for your opportunity and being elevated to the top spot there at Mission.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Talk a little bit about what that means. I know you were the assistant coach for a while. You came in with Coach Menzies' staff last year, and it actually is Mission's first full season in the NAIA in 24-25. Tell us a little bit about the program and what it was coming and being a part of the volleyball program there.
Yeah, so it was really cool to be part of that NAIA transition. I got to see the competition level bump up, the level of players we got bump up. And as an assistant coach, you're kind of the sounding boards for girls' thoughts and feelings and kind of everything that they're going through on the back end with essentially a brand new program that's building. And I get to kind of carry that into head coaching this year. So I've got kind of a head start in that direction. And I'm excited to keep pushing us further and further up as we compete in the AMC.
I know that you have a lot of coaching experience coming into this opportunity, a lot of experience on the club level. I believe still coaching club level stuff too as well. And you've been a high school coach there in the southern area of the state for a while.
Yes. So I started coaching as soon as I got here to Southwest Missouri. So I've got 12 years of club coaching experience, and then I have kind of worked my way around the high schools in the area. I've been through Springfield Public Schools. I've been at Marionville, Fordland, NIXA. It's a big volleyball program there. Got to be a part of a couple COC championships, which is a big competitive conference. And then I've been coaching 18 national level volleyball for the past 6 years. And I actually am going to be dropping down this year to coach the littles, the 10s and 11s. So I can get a little break from these high school girls as I coach college season.
Your plate is full, absolutely
Yes.
full. You have going on. I have to ask you, is there a down time anywhere along the way where things don't overlap?
No, there's really not. We'll be in the gym tonight. So
All right. Well, that's fine. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while this opportunity is going on. Let's talk a little bit about 24 then and make our way into previewing 2025. 15-23, the Patriots were last season, 5-6 in AMC play. Now, there was a stretch in the middle of the season where you all went 14-6, the best stretch of the season. It was bookended by a rough start, maybe a little bit of a rough ending as well. Tell us a little bit about the 24 season. Again, first full season in the NAIA.
Yeah, so it was, like I said, we immediately stepped up our competition level. So the beginning of the season, we saw some of the best. We went down and played Oklahoma Wesleyan and tried to hold our own. We've played some really big competitive teams that you'll see went really far in the NAIA national tournament. And we played those kind of on bookends of the season. So it was a really big test in the girls' mental toughness to make it through those big games and then still come back and have their big stretch of winning season. Within the first 5 games, we lost one of our starting setters to an ACL MCL tear, which she has fully rehabbed and is ready to go this season. So lots of mid-year adjustments because of that. And I think this year maybe it'll be a little bit more level than up and down. That's kind of our goal.
We're visiting now with Taylor Baker, who is the new head volleyball coach for the Mission Patriots here on Midwest Sportsnet. I encourage you, please take the time, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We enjoy that. We enjoy the subscriptions. That's great. It helps, I think, with the algorithm. I'm not sure the algorithm's a crazy thing, but we like talking about small college sports and more throughout the Midwest and beyond. Coach, I look ahead to 2025, and I know there are going to be some different pieces to the puzzle, obviously, as you move one seat down the bench, but your offense may come from a different direction this year.
Yes. So we had quite a few girls graduate with their associates and move on from the volleyball world. So you'll see some new big people on offense. We'll have Sarah Purcell returning as our singular senior. She'll be a big voice in leadership and hopefully a big voice in the offense as one of our big middles. And then you'll find lots of newcomers as well. Shelby Evans out of Reed Springs is going to be a big person to watch in the outside. And then we've got Maddie Rue is returning. We've got Allie Chakowski returning, and those will make big impacts on the front row. And then we've got Carson Ryan locally here out of Hillcrest, and Violet Kirkpatrick out of Willard, all competitive programs and all people that should make a pretty big impact on the offense side.
I know among players that are coming back, and again, a number of those graduating on through. And as you make that transition to NAIA, I know the program, I mean, the university itself makes a lot of changes too. So a lot of those players graduating on through. Riley King is coming back for you to be, looks like a junior, and she led the team in digs last year. So tell us a little bit about maybe that back line and a little bit of the defense.
Yeah, so Riley is going to be a huge part of our leadership and our defense. When you have a question, when somebody new comes in, when somebody needs to run something, it is Riley. She is going to just continue to collect those digs. She hit her 1,000 this year, and I just see it going up and up the next 2 years. She will have her fellow junior, Abby Street, with her, both out of Clever, both big and competitive in the back row. They're great with a read on defense. They're solid and steady on serve receive. So they're going to keep making a big impact. Taylor Garrison was a freshman last year that saw playing time. They'll make another big impact. And then we've got a couple of newcomers coming in. We've got Caitlin Strafford out of Ash Grove. We have Ruby Joyner out of Marshfield. So we're going to see some new faces. We've got Leah Irving also out of Reed Springs. They'll all make a big impact on defense, but they thankfully have a really great voice and leadership with those juniors that'll be back there.
I have to ask you, you have all those hometowns down, the high schools down, and having coached around the area for a while has to be an asset, right? For you now at this level to be able to have all those inroads.
Yes, it's been really nice. A lot of these girls I have followed for quite some time. So even last year, a couple of girls on my club team, I followed them to college, basically. They left me on 18s, went to Mission, and then I showed up a few months later. So a lot of them I've had through private lessons, through club teams, or friends that are on the club team. And it's kind of nice to already know the names, faces, know who's coming up, and kind of have an in with these coaches that are happy to tell me girls that would make a big impact on our program.
The season gets underway. It's not too far away now. I know we're at the end of May right now on recording this video, but it'll be here, I know, before you know it. Of course, you're going to have so much on your plate anyway. The summer will probably just cruise right on by. That in mind, though, American Midwest schedule starts, into September some, but you have some matches prior to that. Pre-conference has you going to Central Christian College of the Bible in Moberly, way up the other side of the state there to get things going. And you get to, I think, have your first match at home against Avila. Tell us a little bit about the pre-conference.
Yeah, so it's going to be a great opportunity to kind of put our pieces out there and get them on the court. Central Christian College of the Bible is another building program. So I believe they had their initial season last year. So you'll see they've got a bunch of new recruits from our area also. So I think it's going to be a fun opportunity to kind of place our pieces and see how everything looks with our new girls in. And then, of course, we're excited to host Avila at home. That's always a great competitive game, and will kind of push us more in that direction of getting into the speed and competitiveness of the AMC.
Well, congratulations again on your opportunity to take over the head spot there at Mission University. Coach Taylor Baker, and going into her first season at the helm of Mission, not anywhere near her first season in head coaching. And I'm sure if you're around that part of the state and that area, you're probably familiar with her name. But Coach, we appreciate you taking time with us today here on Midwest Sports Net. We'll follow the Patriots this year.
All right. Thank you so much.